嗨，各位同学好，欢迎来到 Phonics 自然音标 Phonics 自然音标的课程。今天老师来为你介绍是 Vocabulary of the Day。同样的，我们今天可以到我们一些学习的网站举例来说，像 cn.com 去学一些我们可以想找到的一些学习的这个标题。OK， 那今天老师找到一个标题还蛮有趣的。首先，我们先到 cn.com， press 到了 cn.com 按这个 icon。OK， 老师找到一个蛮好玩的标题，它叫做这个 Why this girl could be worth 700 million。我们 click 这个 icon 之后，当然你也以后也可以找这个文章我们在右上角这个 search。How a Pixar animator learned to think like an 11-year-old girl。好的，那今天我们看到How a Pixar animator learned to think like an 11-year-old girl。这个文章蛮有趣的，就是说这个如何去把自己想象成一个11岁的小女孩这些画家。那它的 title 它的标题Pete Docter, the legendary director behind Apple Monsters Incorporation, has a new animation which is about to hit the big screen. 再一遍 Pete Docter, the legendary director behind Apple Monsters Incorporation, has a new animation which is about to hit the big screen. 好的，然后找到这个文章Howard Pixar animator learned to think like an 11-year-old girl. 好了 Is this Pixar's next Toy Story? 所以这个文章很明显是跟一个小孩子爱看的女孩子爱看的卡通故事OK， 好，我们今天我们要讲两个单字所以我们来看看你能不能拼出这两个单字。Okay, let's start the 2 vocabulary words for today. And try to listen and catch the words. The first word of the day is animator. 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 And second vocabulary of the day is legendary. 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 Okay, if you know how to spell those 2 vocabulary words, please write them down. Now I will repeat the pronunciation one more time, so listen carefully this time. The first word of the day is animator. 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 And second vocabulary words of the day is legendary. 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 Okay, let's check the 2 vocabulary words I just pronounced. See if you get them right. The first word of the day is animator. And the second word of the day is legendary. 好的，同学们，我们现在要复习这两个单字。我们要用美式拼音比赛的规则 Spelling Bee 的比赛规则来介绍这两个单字。Let's take a look for those 2 vocabulary words and we will use the Spelling Bee technique and skill. Let's go for the first vocabulary word, animator. 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 Definition of animator in English. Noun, a person who makes animating films. Usually animators make a series of drawings on paper or on the computer. More example sentences. A cell is a sheet of cellulose, nitrate, or acetate on which an animator paints a cartoon figure or scene. And now I will repeat the pronunciation and the definition for the first vocabulary words. Listen carefully and follow me. Animator. 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 Definition of animator in English. Noun. A person who makes animated films. Usually, animators make a series of drawings on paper or on the computer. More example sentences. A cell is a sheet of cellulose, nitrate, or acetate on which an animator paints a cartoon figure or scene. Let's take a look at the second vocabulary of the day. Legendary. 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 Definition of legendary in English. Adjective. Of, describe, in or based on legends. A legendary British king of the 4th century. More example sentences. Bagheera is the legendary king whose devotion made the Ganges consent to come down to the earth. Origin. Early 16th century as a noun denoting a collection of legends, especially of saints, leaf, from medieval Latin, legendarius, from legenda, things to be read, see legend. Now I will repeat the definition and pronunciation for the second vocabulary words. Follow me. Legendary. 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 Definition of legendary in English. Adjective. Of, describe in or based on legends. A legendary British king of the 4th centuries. More example sentences. Bagheera is the legendary king whose devotion made the Ganges consent to come down to the earth. Origin. Early 16th century as a noun denoting a collection of legends, especially of saints, leaves. From medieval Latin, legendarius. From legenda, things to be read. See legends. 好了，同学们，我们来看这几个单字。Animator。好，我们看第一个单词 animator。好，我们看它是 three interpuncts， 三个分音符号，也代表它是 four syllables。One, two, three, four syllables， 4个音节。所以重音在第一个音节，我们看第一个音节，好，我们看它是 V 加 C。哦，所以它是用母音哈，它是 nucleus A 开头 ，followed by coda N， 所以这是母子音、短母音。第二个音节弱母音，这边我们最好在第三音节补个重音啊，因为这时候我们就可以套什么 vowel before interpunct， 所以做个长母音过来，最后再来一个弱母音做结尾啊，弱母音做结尾啊。再看老师写 an interpunct I interpunct ma interpunct tor 双重音啊 v and c vowel and consonant 短母音 an 弱母音在第二音节 weak vowel 好，所以第一个音节是短母音，第二个音节弱母音 anner 我怎么念 Annie 啊 Annie 或 Anner 啊 Annie 或 Anner 好，那这时候第三个音节这个地方哈，有重音次重音在第三音节，所以它是 C 加 V 啊 ，consonant and vowel C V 在 interpunct， 所以我们看它这是一个什么？它是这个在这个地方这个地方哈，我们看它这个地方往上拉过来的这个音啊，这个我们称它这个叫什么？叫做什么 ？Open syllable。啊，所以把这个拉成长母音啊 ，may 啊，最后两个弱音结尾 ter，animator 或 animator 都有人这样念哈。短母音、弱母音、长母音、短母音弱母音所以它是短轻长轻的一个组合。animator animator。第二个音字 legendary L-E-G音字旁 E-N-D 音字旁 A-R 音字旁 Y 所以重音在双重音一样在我们讲的E3音节。所以第一个 CVC consonant vowel consonant 所以短母音 le。那因为 G 跟 E 合起来念 j， 所以我们这是画双线在这个地方 leg 那 E 弱母音，所以 legend。那这是第一兆写那这边用三母音，我们画个三母音符号，所以第一个做降母音，并且是破音，最后一个是弱母音，并且拉长音，所以我们念 airy。看老师再写一遍。L-E-D 音字旁 E-N 不好意思 L-E-G E-N-D 音字旁 A-R 音字旁 Y 所以看V and C V 加 C 短母音，这时候在这边写个二音双线的补一个双线let。那这时候就念什么？双线代表它跟这个 E 合起来有并合音legend。那这时候这个地方它要写个弱母音 legend。那这第一兆写这是画三连音的符号所以第一个会念短母音，后面一个会念弱母音，这时候打个星号代表是 variant 破音字，所以念 airy。所以很好玩所以我们再把这上面擦掉。短母音、轻母音、短母音、轻母音 legendary legendary。 One more time. Animator legendary。以上就是今天的 Vocabulary of the Day。同学们，如果想跟老师做朋友，只要用 Google Plus David TTING88就可以跟老师做个朋友，或者 write email davidtting@gmail.com。还有同学们，老师现在已经正式在我们开班授课如果你是住在台北市信义区的话，你可以来我们的永吉分校我们的迪杰美语老师正式在那里授课，所以你们要来迪杰美语的话 ，DJ English 迪杰美语也可以来那边找老师。想要找到我们更多上课的情况，请用 Google Plus David TTING88 或者 write email davidtting88@gmail.com。以上就是今天的 Vocabulary of the Day， 谢谢各位同学观赏。